My name is Zach Larson, and I have the distinct pleasure of serving as the principal. On behalf of the school, we thank the trustees, district staff, coaches, teachers, and students who made the swimming pool a reality. It was not that long ago that many of us thought that the dream of a new pool would only be that, a dream. However, because of hard work and determination, we have a new resource to add to the growing collection of refurbished student spaces and resources across our district. Interestingly, over 20 years ago, I swam countless miles in our former pool. I was, and still am, a little bit afraid to ever take a breath off of a flip turn. It's called breathing off of a turn. For fear that my swim coach, sitting here in the audience today, Dr. Jan Freidendahl, we knew him as Coach Fry, would throw a tennis ball at us if we took a breath off of a turn. I still wince every so often when I see him. I learned to love swimming while here at MSJ as a student athlete, and now this pool will ensure that countless athletes in the city of Fremont are water safe and enjoy a lifelong love of swimming. Now I would like to take a minute and introduce our girls water polo captain, Miss Kiki Higuchi, and our boys swim team captain, Mr. Connor Sale. Please come up, you guys. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for your continued support of this great new facility. Our boosters and Mission Possible and everybody made this possible, and it's truly a great facility, so thank you. Connor and Kiki.
Thank you, Mr. Larson. All right, my name is Connor Sale. I'm a senior here. I'm actually the boys' water polo and swim captain, but we'll let that go for now.
My name is Kigwe Higuchi, and I am a senior here at MSJ, and I have played water polo for all 4 years of high school and swam for 3.
All right, so first off, we'd like to get through all the formalities first. So we'd like to thank all the individuals and organizations that helped make the construction of our pool possible. So thank you to the FUSD board for approving and funding the construction. We'd also like to thank MSJ Boosters for supporting the athletic department and contributing to funding. And of course, thank you for Mr. Larson for letting us speak here today.
Most importantly, however, we'd like to thank the swimming and water polo communities past and present that came to board meetings to show their support. We'd like to thank the students, teachers, coaches, and parents that spoke at multiple never-ending board meetings and helped convince the board to approve the construction of our new pool. We especially want to thank the MSJ alumni and their parents for fighting for a pool that they would never even get to use. It's their selfless efforts that help make this dream a reality for us.
So it's kind of funny how things all work out. So at the end of my freshman year, when swim season was ending, we all got the news that construction would soon begin on the pool. So actually after the season ended, we held a ceremonial final practice, the sending off of our old bathtub. Everyone was super excited. There was Facebook posts being made, there was tears being shed everywhere. Everyone was really excited for this new pool. But little did we know we'd be returning in a short couple months for polo season. So after that, my expectations to be standing here right now kind of fell through. My hopes kind of became nothing, and I never thought this would happen. So that's amazing. So it's pretty relieving and overwhelming seeing everyone here standing today and everyone official being a part of this. So thank you for that. And I cannot help but think back to all the past memories that we had because we didn't have a pool. All the long treks that we had to make to American 5 days a week, traffic, and all the terribleness. The cold and windy nights at Ohlone when the heater broke, and also all the depressing senior nights that no one came to because we didn't have a home pool. Nostalgia aside, I look forward to the development of our community and the new memories everyone is sure to make in this pool. I'm proud to say that swim and water polo were some of the best experiences of my life, and with this new pool, I'm confident that future generations will be able to say the same thing. And hopefully the boys swim team, we don't lose our 30-year winning streak this year. The girls lost it last year, but we don't talk about that. But it'd be a real shame if we lost it the first year in our new pool. So yeah, go boys on swimming. Yeah.
For the past 4 years, I've watched our aquatic sports teams make the best of a bad situation. Swimming in a small pool with broken lane lines and ripped tarps, barring and practicing with flat polo balls, and shooting on cages with ripped nets. Despite all of this, despite all these obstacles, our teams never floundered. As captain of the water polo team for the past 2 years, I've watched our team grow exponentially. We've gotten better, faster, and stronger. I've loved watching and being part of such a wonderful team that has accomplished so much. Since my freshman year, I have been fighting for a new pool. Not for the luxury of having a nice new facility, but for the opportunities an up-to-date facility would bring to these teams. Despite the fact that I'll never get to play in my home pool, I'm so excited for the future students that will get to play in their home pool and play games that they can host right here at their own school. And I can't wait to see how the polo teams will continue to improve now that they have their own pool, their own equipment, and much more room to grow. I'm also excited to see just how much money our teams are going to save on gas now that we don't have to drive uphill to Ohlone or drive all the way to American to practice. Additionally, the Ohlone and American Swim and Water Polo teams would like to give you a sincere thank you for getting us out of their pool and away from their equipment.
So again, we'd like to give one final thank you to everyone who made this happen. We cannot express how grateful we are for your hard work and dedication. More specifically, we'd also like to thank the district for giving us this pool over Irvington. Wink, wink. We know they were kind of in consideration, and we get who the favorites are. But, jokes aside, on a serious note, we hope the construction of the Mission Pool marks the improvement of all pools across the district. If you think we've had it worse, going to American and Ohlone for so many years, like every other school has had it 10 times worse than us. Irvington's pool barely works half the time. Kennedy's pool is basically just a worse version of our old pool. I wouldn't even consider Washington's pool the pool, but we still swim in it. And so considering all that, it's actually really impressive what the MVAL's Aquatics has managed to accomplish after all these years. So I'm looking forward to seeing, I want to see the district, we're looking forward, we hope the district is as generous to all the other schools as they were to us. So again, thank you.
And bringing it back to MSJ, we just wanted to say that this pool isn't just another facility. It isn't just another building to us. It's going to be a place where MSJ students can improve themselves and the people around them. It's going to be a place where athletes can build lasting friendships and create unforgettable experiences. So thank you again for giving us this facility, but for the opportunities it's going to give to future students, athletes, coaches, and teams. Thank you.
Thank you, Kiki and Connor. Next, I'd like to bring forward our athletic director, Mr. Tom Thompson, who will speak to the dedication of this pool to one of our beloved coaches who's no longer with us.
Thank you, Mr. Larson. I'd first like to welcome all of you here today to celebrate this wonderful occasion. It's my extreme honor to officially dedicate this pool to longtime water polo and swim coach, Joe Martinez. Joe Martinez was instrumental in building one of the best water polo programs in the NVAL. His dedication and commitment to the aquatics program, to his players, had a profound effect on so many of our student athletes. During his coaching career at Mission San Jose High School, Ohlone College, and the Mission Valley Barracuda swim team, the legacy he left on the numerous lives that he touched in so many ways will forever be remembered. In honor of his legacy, the Fremont Unified School District, the Fremont Unified School Board voted to dedicate the pool in his memory in 2011. It is now my honor to officially call this pool the Joe Martinez Swimming Pool. His bronze plaque is currently being developed and will be displayed in the pool deck area of the pool. Thank you again for coming, and am I supposed to tell everybody to jump in now?
All right, thank you, Mr. Thompson. And Joe Martinez was one of the many swim coaches we've had at Mission San Jose who have touched many lives, so we definitely miss him. Next, we have our Director of Facilities, Mr. John Schuster. John, welcome.
Okay, I'd like to first off congratulate everybody who was instrumental in this project. And when I first came here almost 3 years ago, this was one of the first projects that I got to see from the start. So to see it through is really special, and it's really neat to see that everyone's going to enjoy it for years to come. Geographically, it's really neat that American has one end of the district, and now Mission has the other end of the district. And so other of the high schools can use this facility, and at least we try to spread it out somehow in some way. So the people that I want to thank, which have dedicated so much of their time and effort for these last several months, would be Vanner Program Management, Vanner Construction Management. They do so much at the board level and all the details and many of the agendas that have gone through. The construction management team who's been on site all the time, and with any project that would, any problem that would come up or issue, would work with the site and resolve them as quickly as we can. LCA Architects, the designers of the project, they really worked with us and worked to get through DSA and all the headaches that we had, which were challenges, but we got over it, and it's worth it. Also, Western Water Features is the general contractor who specializes in the pool facilities like this. And so we'd like to thank all of these people who spent so much time to do this, and thank you, and I hope everyone enjoys it as much as we did.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Schwester. Next, I'd like to bring forward our school board president, Dr. Michelle Burke, to say a few remarks. Dr. Burke.
Thank you. So the first thing I noticed was the font size on the students' presentations like this, and mine is like that. So it just shows you what happens with a little bit of age. But none of the students who have been using the pool this past months, yesterday, today, or who's ever going to use it tomorrow, were students here at Mission when Measure E passed. Yet it was the foresight of the board, our district, leadership at the time, who worked with the FUSD staff and community to get money to support our schools. Our community responded by passing Measure E, even though the money will not be enough to take care of all of Fremont's needs. Whether it's a pool here at Mission, a new science building at Washington, or converting our junior high schools to middle schools, Fremont came together. And that's what it takes, a group of people who see the need and take action. So, as we dive into the future, let's make a splash for our students, our schools, and our community. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Dr. Burke. And last, before we do the official ceremonial cutting of the ribbon, we have our superintendent, Dr. Kim Wallace.
Thank you. I also want to recognize we have some other school board trustees in the audience. We have Trustee Ann Crosby, and we have Trustee Larry Sweeney, and our former administrative assistant to the board and superintendent, Ms. Sharon Coco, so I just want to welcome them as well. I was also a swimmer in high school, much like Mr. Larson, and I think it was probably a decade earlier than he was, unfortunately. And I remember swim season, the weather was often like this, and really it was just about 13 months ago to the day that we did our groundbreaking here at Mission San Jose High for this brand new swimming pool. So I'm pleased to dedicate this pool to, and really the facility itself, because it's not just a pool, there's many other features in this building area, and we're going to dedicate it to the families and the future students who come through this school, as well as the ones who are already putting it to excellent use. So I just want to congratulate Mission San Jose on this wonderful facility and look forward to seeing the students excel in this part of their education. So, only thing standing between you and that pool is that ribbon, so we're going to go ahead and have the school board trustees as well as the school principal and the student representatives and staff to come on over to the red ribbon, and we will go ahead and do the ribbon cutting.